among a multitude do it here, because this is a happening and a novelty, isn't it, on American soil. The first time ever you've had this of Morata, who's on the ball now, and Diego Costa is a twin spearhead, and the two looking to left back. Yeah, it's all change. Kroos to play this one in. They're a hard team to break down. Odriozola. In fact, under Diego Slim and Fitu picks it up. There's João Felix, the new player. And Diego Costa, and a goal straight away. How about that for Atletico Madrid? They have struck within seconds here to ignite this occasion.
Well, it all came down. You talked about the intensity. Lamar winning the ball up against the fullback, Odriozola, and from that moment on, Morata picked the ball up and a great pass out to Diego Costa. I think it took a deflection somewhere along the line. It's a good run to get down the side of Ramos. Takes another touch. There's the deflection off Ramos, and it goes beyond the goalkeeper Courtois. But what a great ball that was from Morata. Just on the outside of Ramos, on the outside of Diego Costa.
Sergio Ramos back to Marcelo to play. And Vinicius Jr. got 72,500 fans. It looks about three-quarters full.
Centre half trying to hold a high line against Morata.
Vinicius Jr. Travers, and Morata's got the wrong side of the defence here. He can make it two, but he's overrun it at the keeper. And Saul quickly takes possession of the ball there, and there's another goal, and João Felix has got his first in an Atletico Madrid shirt. He loves that, the 19-year-old. So will the Atleti fans.
Every time the ball drops down, it's an Atletico Madrid player that wins it back, and that was the case on the edge of the box. Vinicius Jr. far too slow. Saul Niguez winning the ball back in a good area. Really taken a touch too many, but then just reversed that ball back into João Felix, who times his run and just toe pokes it, maybe between the legs of Courtois.
Junior as Real Madrid look to fight back here. Lovely idea. Odriozola cuts it back and well defending them to two. That was the answer, so they are now. Lodi. Cut back into space, and Felix was there again. It count. Hazard's picked a good ball. Vinicius Jr. overcomplicated it. Sharp in the early stages here. Odriozola, but there's nobody coming in from that right-sided position, and I thought he was going to score again. He wasn't far away.
How easy is it for Atletico Madrid to counter-attack against this Real Madrid side? Marcelo can't get back round. Actually,
spread to Marcelo. A lot of these players have been with Real Madrid for a long time now. Trippier does well again, finds Koke. And the cross shot from Correa goes in. 3-0 Atletico Madrid. Can you believe this?
Koke does brilliantly here. In and around the box, as players closing him down, he just lifts it into Correa. Probably his first touch since he's been on for Morata. Just somehow got himself turned with his first touch, and then a very clever finish. This could be...
And Lamar goes down, and that was just about inside his lap. Diego Costa, another deflected one. This time Courtois makes the save. Trippier to play this one in. Away by Odriozola, and then Saul. So I might have some more work to do here. This is about 30 yards up. It's Lamar. Vinicius Jr. Good idea, that, into a very good area. Goalkeepers, All Black, who hadn't had much to do, now he has, and the first time he really gets involved, he's picked up a knock.
You can't blame Eden Hazard. He's got every right to go for this one. It's actually Jovic who's gone into that 6-yard box. Hardly had a touch so far. All bent in. It's a great cross. Just in.
It's too long that time for Lot. Koke plays this one in, and Sergio Ramos with a curious-looking clearance.
Well, he obviously got no information.
Correa is the latest player to go down injured.
Yellow card. I think it was aimed at Isco. He's the one that committed the foul, and I think he might have said something after that as well.
Before the season, Kroos plays this ball in, and Benzema's involved straight away. It wasn't enough, as it turned out, to get Atletico through. He's picked up that ball again off Modric, and it's 4. It's Diego Costa again, and Real Madrid are being ripped limb from limb here.
Well, he made the second goal, Sal, by winning the ball back in midfield. He does exactly the same thing again. Brilliant understanding from the midfield player. Doesn't commit a foul, he wins the ball, and from that moment on, there was always trouble for Real Madrid, and he pokes it into Diego Costa, who actually looks into one corner and then plays it into the other. Ramos with a poor pass, chipping it with great height. It's easy for the midfield player, he's always going to win that.
Surreal, isn't it? Marcelo here. Season. Vinicius Junior with another cross in. Lamar to play this one in, and it takes a very good save to stop the new signing Hermoso scoring for Atletico Madrid. That could have been 5.
There was the marking, great delivery. Lamar, Hermoso just gets in behind.
That goes on under him. It's hard to see that changing, even if there are changes in personnel. Vinicius Junior here. Stones are going to be playing here next month. Benzema with the header. Hazard back to Vinicius, but the flag goes. There's some pushing. There was some pushing.
Yeah, it was Benzema at the far post. He just gave Trippier a little nudge in the back there. Well spotted by
Savic was first to read it. Benzema. It's a fair point, isn't it? Vinicius Junior, that's a nice bit of trickery from him, and then the end product wasn't. Odriozola. No. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they got lucky, Atletico there. Off the inside of the post and out.
There you have it. Luka Modric getting on the ball, just starting to pull the strings. He looks at the fullback's overlapping run. Doesn't play.
A lot of money. Beginning of last season, Trippier joining in, and it should have been another one. Will be. Mario Hermoso to play long. The defender signed. Marcelo might have hit his own player. And again, just couldn't find his way through. Kroos looked to set him up again. Modric for Real. Again, it's Vinicius Junior. He's much involved in the action. Kroos to play this one in. Diego wants to put Atletico Madrid 5-0 up at half-time as he completes his hat-trick. Might have just clipped the heel of the diving Courtois on his way through. This is unbelievable, really.
It certainly is. Goes straight down the middle. Probably got to put a bit more height on it to be sure it was going in. As you said, you know, it doesn't hit.
He's got something, hasn't he? He's got plenty. Diego Costa goes down. Referee says penalty. Thought about it quite a long time. Did Ted Uncle, and points to the spot, giving a chance for Diego again here. Oh, trickery, nearly finished it off. Good save by Courtois.
I have here like 13 occasions for Atletico de Madrid in the first half against one from
Benzema. Comes out to Modric, who's going to try his luck. It deflected on the way through. No joy. I was going to say, what a time to join us. Just watch this corner kick played in over the head in the second half. Lucas Vázquez lays it back to Dani Carvajal. Trying to make plans. You may not be able to comment on that. I don't know under the terms of your departure.
League, 3 Super Cups, Copa del Rey. I mean, he contributed to Real Madrid a lot. And now he faces
Diego Costa. has scored for a fourth time in the game, and Atletico Madrid lead by 6 goals to 0, and that was another one set up by the teenager João Felix, who scored and now assisted in 2 of the goals. And Atletico Madrid are running riot here, and this is turning into an embarrassment, a huge embarrassment for Real Madrid.
Another example when the ball changes hands. Diego Costa just runs off the back of the centre-halves. They're facing up the field. There's time on the ball to pick the pass out. They've got to be dropping off. It's too easy for that ball to be played in between them.
Before coming to America, and Real Madrid didn't.
Marcelo, almost invited to shoot. He crosses, doesn't quite get to Benzema. Sergio Ramos.
And players have to, you know, to deliver a certain amount of aggressivity. You really have to, you know, work a lot to beat them.
Hazard. Nicely done. Marcelo's looking for something spectacular. Bale looking to turn on a bit of flair. Here is Hazard. Right across the face of goal, and Nacho's put it in the back of the net, and Real do have one back, and Hazard can claim an assist as he limps away from the action. Well, they needed that.
And that's a goal, or half a goal at least, from Hazard.
Yeah, that's right on cue. Hazard, that's what he can do. He can dribble with the ball, he can pick out crosses. He's very clever with his crosses as well. He doesn't just cross into an area, he actually passes it into people. Goes past the challenge of Correa to start with, and that's a good ball.
But having said that, I think he's exactly.
Lucas Vázquez again.
Here come the substitutes for Atletico Madrid as well. A whole host of them on the side.
Oh.
Now we've got an action.
Yeah.
Now it's a derby.
Oh my goodness me. Diego Costa in the thick of the action there, and the referee's got a job to sort this out. Everybody joining in. This might be the summer, it might be July, but tempers are never far from the surface when these two meet. Atletico Madrid are enjoying themselves. It's curled across the face of goal, nearly another goal. It must be, surely. To report it in the next few hours. Rodrigo to play it in, and Bale's in there. Theo, Vitolo, he can get another one here. Blocked again, Cameo, and it goes wide. Here come Atletico again. Looking to rub further salt in the wounds, and that's exactly what they've done with a 7th goal. Well, this is turning to be quite an extraordinary game of football. Vitolo, who'd come on with the run, and that, I think, was his first involvement in the game.
Well, he's playing out on the left-hand side, often plays out on the right-hand side. He picked the ball up, and look how, again, it's how easy it is to go past players with the ball. He just drops his shoulder, comes in between the 2 centre-halves, and just easily Billon.
Bale showing he's still got that pace even at the age of 30. Isaac cuts it back in. Cameo's there again. But there might be more misery to come, because Vitolo feeds Cameo, and here's Vitolo again, and he does. Effortless ball to Nacho, the man who scored the Real Madrid goal. Lucas Vázquez with the cross it against Oblak. Good penalty. Never a moment's doubt. 7-2, the fight back's on, Stuart.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be a full fight back. He just blocked his run. Poor did.
He really got hold of that. And it must be a third. Yeah, it is. De La Fuente's header hit the post and bounced across the line. And Real Madrid score a 3rd goal here to put a hint at least of respectability on the scoreline.
I'm not sure who got the last touch. Just when it comes across here, here's the first header. That's a brilliant one. Does it go over the line? No, it doesn't. There's that last touch.
João Felix with his first ever goal for the club. He set up a couple as well. Vitolo